Sure, your weight is a reflection, your insides are a reflection of your outsides, but being a certain beauty standard that is determined by people who don't even know you. Currently, I'm outside, I'm touching some grass, I'm touching some sun, I'm getting my earth in, I'm getting my vitamin D. And in this video, I wanted to talk about things that I find beautiful that have nothing to do with your appearance or your weight. Hopefully in this video, we can reverse some limiting beliefs, some trauma, some societal pressures that have been placed on us, and get into a healthier mindset of what beauty actually is. On Google, the definition of beauty is qualities that please your senses, your intellect, or your moral sense. So based on that definition, the qualities that can determine beauty are your sight, your smell, your hearing, your taste, and your touch, as well as intelligence, which is this wide array of consciousness, and your morals, which is your morality, your moral compass, your values. So we are only looking at looks as a society when it comes to beauty, but there is this wide array of other concepts that determine beauty. I have a TikTok account that has gotten over 30 million views in the past year because people on TikTok are actively debating whether or not I am beautiful. I am called ugly at least 500 times a day, every day, for like the past at least 3 months because of my looks. And I want us to realize that only judging beauty based on your visuals is not beauty. That's called vanity. I just wanted to clear the air saying that they don't know any of my qualities. They don't know who I am. They don't know what I believe. They don't know how I act. All they know is how I look. But beauty is not your looks. Beauty is who you are. I've been saying this for a long time, and the literal definition of beauty aligns with that. I just wanted to make this video to let people know what I find beautiful, because beauty is deeper than your appearance. I'm Elizabeth, and I'm making this video for anyone who is told that they weren't beautiful because of how they looked. For anyone who has felt that they weren't beautiful because of someone else's vanity. Is the flaw of my TikTok the fact that I'm too ugly? That I'm too ugly to post on TikTok? Or is the flaw the vanity of a lot of people that I seem to attract who have bullied me for some reason, when I'm just spreading a positive message and I'm being happy and I'm dancing and I'm singing and I'm telling women to love themselves and I'm empowering women and I'm supporting feminism, and all they can say is that I'm ugly because they can't say anything about my character. All they can say is that I'm ugly. And in this video, I'm here to tell you that beauty presents itself in more than one way than how you look. This issue is bigger than me. This issue has to do with all of the women and all of the men, all of the genders of everyone who have been told that they weren't beautiful because of how they look, who have been told that they should feel not beautiful, that they should feel weaker, that they shouldn't feel empowered. I'm going to tell you guys that I find beauty in other things than appearance. And a lot of people find beauty in other things than appearance. In my comment section, there are a lot of supportive women who don't find me ugly. There are a lot of women who find beauty in personality, in character, in the way that you move, in the words that you say, in your habits, in the way you love, in what you have to give, in what you offer, in your creative pursuits. You are more than your physical appearance. You are an entire human being. You are a functioning human being who can make choices and be beautiful because of that. Natural beauty is armpit hair. Natural beauty is extra weight. You have to try to be skinny. If I wanted to be skinny, I would have to actively change myself, actively starve myself. That would be the only thing that I would think about. I would not think about creating music anymore. I would not think about posting on TikTok about feminism anymore. You see what I'm saying? You have to actively think about becoming beautiful. So what is the motivation behind teaching us that? What is the motivation behind telling us that we are not beautiful unless we are actively only focusing on beauty or mainly focusing on beauty and not thinking of these other things that we should be focusing on. I think beauty comes from within. I think beauty is something that you can do for others. I think volunteering is very beautiful. I think donating is very beautiful. I think community is very beautiful. Gardening, that's gorgeous. I think going outside and not wearing any makeup, not wearing any fancy clothes, wearing something that you've had for a really long time is beautiful to me. I'm like, wow, this person reduces, reuses, recycles. That is beauty. That is just rich, gorgeous. I am obsessed with someone who has that kind of character. Women, men, everyone, we need to wake up, because you know what beauty standards come from? The male gaze. Look it up. You know what I've learned after talking to thousands of people about beauty on TikTok, or just seeing them talk to each other? I see it, and I am so thankful for all of the love and support. And I've noticed that not everyone sees beauty from the male gaze. Some people have their own gaze of beauty. So women see beauty more as in like everyone is beautiful. They see beauty as in like if someone has a story, if someone is nice, they are beautiful. If someone like is a friend, they're beautiful. You know, you would never call your friend ugly. The male gaze for beauty is pretty specific. Just think what is normal, and that is what applies to men. So I don't fit the male gaze. The male gaze is normal beauty standards. Anything that is taught in schools or normalized, that is probably what applies to men, and not women. So I don't fit the male beauty standards because I weigh too much. I have armpit hair, and my hips are too wide. But if I see another girl with armpit hair, I think she's gorgeous, if I'm honest. Like, I don't know if you guys know Florence Given, but she says her best accessory is her armpit hair. And I'm like seeing that all the time, and I'm like, you go, girl. And I think that's powerful, and I think that's beautiful. We could argue that women make about half of the population. So if half of the population finds you beautiful, it's not a man versus woman. I don't think all men find the male gaze appealing, if I'm honest. I've talked to certain men, and they like a woman who is confident and a woman who does things that are outside of the norm. Make sure to subscribe to me if you haven't already, to keep me uploading videos and keep me motivated, please, and support the cause. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, if you are being put down for your looks, that person is vain, and there's nothing wrong with you. Your beauty comes from within, as well as looks are a part of beauty, but they're not the only part of beauty. And you can be beautiful without looking good. So, it does not matter what you look like to be beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but most importantly, beauty is how you think of yourself, how you love yourself, how you feel content with yourself. If you feel content with yourself, with your values, with your morals, with your actions, with how you treated a situation, you're like, yeah, that was the right choice. That's beauty. Don't let someone else take your sparkle and try to put you down over your looks, because that's ridiculous. You are beautiful because you are following your morals. I don't think there's one person that is ugly to everyone. If there are people calling you ugly, it's not a flaw in you, it's a flaw in them for being vain. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and put yourself first. Don't let others' opinions determine your worth. You are beautiful. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, beautiful peoples.